Passive income is fake. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Today we're going to be talking about the concept of passive income. Is it real? Is it fake? I'm here to tell you it's fake, and now I'm going to tell you why. But first, I'm going to tell you about dreambizchat.com. If you go to the description of this video, dreambizchat.com is linked there. You can go straight to that website. If you happen to be a business owner in the self-reliance field, meaning you've got products and services that help people to become more self-reliant, go to dreambizchat.com and learn how you could take your business from where it's at, as successful as it might be, to actually being your dream business, and how you could really achieve everything you're looking at to get out of your business, even if you're looking for passive income. But is passive income real or not? Well, let's get deep into that, okay? This is a common thing that I hear from businesses that are coming to me. So business owners are the most of the people that end up talking with me are business owners. They tend to be successful business owners, but I also have a lot of people that are new to business or have not quite gotten their business to the level they want to yet. Oftentimes they'll be under the six-figure mark, and they're just wanting to get it to the point to where it's more sustainable, to where it really does what they want it to do. And one of the great promises of business ownership is the concept of passive income. Now, is full passive income a real thing? In most cases, I'm here to tell you it's fake. It's because the dream behind passive income says that you will never have to touch your business again, that at some point you can walk away from it and never touch it. In most cases, I found that is not true. In most cases, you at least have to oversee it. You have to hire people to oversee it, and you at least have to oversee those people. You have to touch base with your business once in a while to make sure it's functioning properly and doing everything it's supposed to do. In the absolute best case scenarios, you may not have to check it as often. True passive income means that you've put in the work, you've put in the effort, and then you're creating income not based off of your efforts from that point forward. And that's opposed to active income. Active income is what most people have. It's when your income is directly tied to the amount of time that you put into something. So if you're charging hourly, and I don't care if you're charging a whole bunch as a lawyer or a doctor or any type of specialist, of consultant, or whether you're charging on or whether you're charging just because you have a job and you're getting a paycheck every 2 weeks or what have you. Either way, that's an active-based income. The concept of a passive-based income is not the point that you're going to be fully passive, that you could fully walk away from it, because in most cases you can't. Now, there are certain cases where there's a lot less oversight, and that's really what you should be looking to achieve, both in your own business or in a business that you're looking to start. If you don't own a business that has the ability to become passive, you ought to look into building a business that has passivity involved in it. It's just the idea that you're going to make something that you can completely ignore it's not a good goal to have. You ought to at least have some oversight. You ought to at least keep your eyes on it. Do everything you can to help maintain it, make it stronger, make it passive longer, so that once you're gone, if you're going to pass it on to your kids, they'll have the ability to use it. Or if you're going to pass the income stream on to a charity or what have you, wouldn't you want that to continue going and not just fall apart a couple years after you're gone? That's what passive income truly is. If you're looking for real passive income, it doesn't mean that you're going to be completely absent from it. It means that the income you're making from it isn't completely dependent on you. It's not dependent on your time and effort. But the systems that keep that income going, you got to pay attention to that. You have to pay attention to it. I've seen it way too often that people think that they can ignore the systems that are fueling their passive income asset, whatever that asset may be. They'll ignore that for a while. They'll think they don't have to pay attention to it. They think that it's stable. And that's exactly the point at which it starts to deteriorate fall apart, and once it's gone, and they got to start all over again. So you should always take your passive income, build more passive income. A traditional form of passive income would be real estate. A non-traditional form of passive, rental income from real estate, either commercial or residential. A non-traditional form would be something like network marketing, something a little different that's out there. But those types of forms do work if there are systems built around them to maintain them. Otherwise, those fall apart too. Anything can fall apart in the long run if you don't pay very, very, very close attention. One of the things that can change a lot is our laws. So state laws are changing all over the place. If you're in the United States, each state has its own laws regarding real estate, and some major changes in rental laws that have been happening these last handful of years. If you've been paying attention at all, a lot of these huge changes in making it very difficult for landlords to be able to make long-term passive income. And if you're not paying attention to that, it creeps up on you, and pretty soon all that income those paychecks that you've been getting every month start going away, and you start going, what's going on? That's just one example. Passive income, in most cases I've found, if you've got a really solid business concept, if you've got something that produces customers relatively on a regular basis, new customers, but also has your old customers coming back and paying out over and over and over again. If you've got those pieces to it, then all you've got to do is build a system to make it automated. And once you have that, you can have a form of passivity coming from your traditional business or your e-commerce business or what have you. If you'd like to find out how you can do that, if you're in the self-reliance field, go to dreambizchat.com, like I mentioned before. If you're outside the self-reliance field, I still work with people outside of that area, and depending on the industry, I can't help everybody. It's not what I'm out to do, but you can see if you would qualify. Go to brianjpombo.com. Watch some of the other videos, listen to some of the other audios, and you can find out more, maybe read a bit on what I've been able to do for other people and see if perhaps I might be able to help you. No promises, but go check it out. In the meantime, come on back every day. We're doing these things on a regular basis. I'm trying to make them a little bit more fun. I'm going to be getting out and about quite a bit, be traveling a little bit in the upcoming months, so maybe get to show you some cool things on the outside. We'll be looking at different forms of marketing that other people use and see if you can twist it to fit your industry. So hey, you have a great night. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.